Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Minnesota.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Baltimore after this. In motion, it's Jefferson. They try and run for the 1st down with Jones. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Darnold. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms, so missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll motion over Flowers. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. In motion comes Andrews. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Second and 11. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Vikings offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So no scoring as of yet. Nothing here at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game, and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Whoa. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Chandler now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Darnold to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. That one complete to Sherfield. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Darnold now to throw. There's Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds as the clock will stop. It was stopped anyway as we've hit the 2-minute warning. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw.
I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. It's the safety, Eddie Jackson. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll go again here with Henry. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll motion over Flowers. Now Jackson, this a designed run. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Ravens bring their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Now Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Justice Hill to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. Here's 2nd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll motion over Flowers. On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. He got loose after the grab, and they couldn't bring him down. A gain of 28.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Darnold. He's going to let this one go deep. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.